Afro Summit is an interesting podcast that aims to cover a wide range of topics related to business, culture, and relationships within the context of African diaspora and the African continent, the motherland. This type of podcast can play a crucial role in fostering dialogue, understanding, and connections between people from African backgrounds and those in the diaspora. Overall, Afro Summit can serve as a platform for fostering understanding, unity, and collaboration between the diaspora and the African continent, helping to bridge the gap and build stronger connections across borders and cultures.
All right, y'all, we are on episode 3 of the Afro Summit podcast.
Hi.
Okay.
Gosh, my bad. I'm still waking up. I'm your host, Nich Jones, Sir Nicholas, as you see on the screen here. Welcome to the summit. We got Dreams, Muse, and Usual Business in the house tonight or today. Well, shit. What time is it out there for you, Dreams? Is it AM or PM?
It's AM. It's still morning, but it's about to be noon in a few.
Oh, okay. Because it's 9:17 AM on this side. So I was gonna ask Muse, like, why does she think Africans have the desire to move to Western countries? And then in addition, are there Africans that also, on the other hand, don't have any desire to move over to a Western country?
Okay.
There are actually really many reasons as to why most of the Africans would really desire
What would be like the top?
Western.
What would be like the top 3?
Better life, better.
The
money.
top 3. The first is employment. To make the lives
Better healthcare.
Better healthcare, better education, and then to some extent, if you want to get married outside of Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a few more. Better healthcare, better movies, because Lord knows, because Nollywood out here doing us bad right now with these goddamn movies, man.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's funny because the person who suggested the talking points that we're going over today isn't even on the panel.
Why are you running?
So I guess it's just gonna be us.
Hey, man, what you expecting, bro? Black folk, they gonna be late to everything. If they could be late to their own funeral, we probably would, man.
Oh my God! Wow!
Okay, now this is my opinion. Like you said, my name is Usual Business, and it's business as usual, right? But what I have to say, that do most Africans want to come to the United States in particular, or Western countries? The answer is yes. There are plenty, if given the opportunity to come to the United States, right, to do work, to do business, to make money. I think most Africans would jump at the chance of that, because why not? It's beautiful. Apply this technology is good over here. The money is good over here. The ease of life is okay. I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but it's okay. The only thing you really have to worry about is crazy white people.
No. Get a water cup now! Mother! I'm getting a water cup. I don't care what it is. I was ordering food. You can deal with it, mother. How dare you? Hold up. Dare you?
And bad weather from time to time. Other than that, that's the only 2 bad things you really got to deal with in the West, right? So if you got your own community and you basically got your own stuff together, living in the West ain't that bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. People try to make it seem like it's all evil. It's not that bad, but that's in my opinion.
Well, what I'll say is, I don't know if I should consider my country as a Western country, but it's in the West. But in terms of moving from my country to America or Europe, nah, it would be a no for me, because one, the weather. So for the same reasons that you make as the exception, one, the weather is bad, and two, I was taught a lot of civic pride in my country and my culture. While I acknowledge that we have more opportunities if we move further north to the United States or certain European countries, at a personal level, I wouldn't desire to move to such countries.
You
In
wouldn't desire
saying
to come
that,
here, bro?
nah, not to live, not to live, not to live. To be a tourist, but to live, nah, bro.
I mean, I don't know, but we get you out here. I mean, it's a lot of Jamaicans out there in what is it? In Florida right now. We call little Florida, we call that little Jamaica, little Haiti over here, basically.
Well, I mean, more land for me here. I wouldn't be opposed to having a house in Florida, but apart from Florida, going further north, probably not. And then Florida people do some crazy things as well. But
law enforcement now has to try and disperse these large crowds that have no intention of going anywhere.
Skip that curfew. We out here. We out here. No sleep. Period.
In terms of like totally living in America, I would have to give up a lot in Jamaica. Currently to live full-time in America. So that's the thing there. It's not the same situation for everyone here though. Some people here don't have it as good as me, so it will be preferable for them to move to somewhere like a Florida or New York. But for me at a personal level, no. While I acknowledge that most people would have to move to get opportunities.
Yeah, I think I would also agree with Big Dreams. If I had an opportunity of wanting to like go to the Western world, honestly, nah, I wouldn't want to go there. It's just something to do with the weather. I don't like the coldness. I mean, the time when I was at school, I had really hard time having to deal with the coldness over the winter. It gets too cold. I'm not used to that kind of life.
I can definitely say that the coldness will definitely beat your ass. Because I think right now, technically, it's 60 degrees right now in my state. And I'm like, ooh, it's starting to get cold.
Hold on. We don't understand what you mean by 60 degrees, bro, because we use Celsius here. So what's that in Celsius? I'm thinking that you're talking Fahrenheit, because 60 degrees here is like twice burning point or boiling point or whatever you call it. So 60
Fahrenheit.
degrees is really hot.
You're talking Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so I'm saying like,
I got to translate that over. Give me a second.
Yeah, translate for me. Like here, when it's hot here, it's 30 degrees. When it's extremely hot in Jamaica, it's 30 degrees. When it's 26 degrees or so forth, it's temperate, cool, bearable. Anything below like 20 degrees is kind of cold for us. But in America, it goes from like 0 degrees all the way up until where it stops, I guess. Because it gets extremely hot in America. Sometimes you get heat stroke, and other times it's freezing.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's 15. Man. It's 15. It's 15%.
Yeah, 15. So that's really, really cold. My country never gets that cold. It hardly gets that cold. 15 degrees.
What, really? Oh,
never gets that.
I think in Uganda, the elevation that gets really that cold is this mountain, the highest mountain in Uganda.
They are popularly known as the Mountains of the Moon, located in southwestern Uganda, with Margarita as the highest peak, standing at 5,109 above sea level.
Jamaica doesn't have mountains that high as Uganda, so it will be a very strange event, very unusual event for Jamaica to get 15 degrees is very stretching it.
Oh, so y'all they're living in paradise then.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
so
exactly. That's why I have no desire to come that far, bro.
So do you guys actually have seasons in Jamaica?
No, we have the wet season and we have the dry season. That's the only two seasons we have. We don't have Easter's. We have spring in a sense that we plant things and they grow, but not in the sense that you guys have spring. We don't have autumn. We don't have winter, but we celebrate all the holidays. So we call it winter, but it's not in actuality winter or autumn or so forth. We just call it that, but it's not practical.
Yeah, it's something with us here. We only have like wet and dry seasons. During the wet season is mostly when people are planting their crops. The dry season is when they're like harvesting most of it.
Yeah,
But we
it's
don't
the same
have.
for me.
That
Same for
is
me.
the only time we have winter. No.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't want to get too far off track with the original talking point here, and because we only have one person from the motherland that can actually speak to this, the talking point, if you will, I was going to ask Muse, like, why does she think, you know, Africans have the desire to move to Western countries, and then in addition, are there Africans that also, on the other hand, don't have any desire to move over to a Western country?